Good morning. JunkGuysdfw.net. It's me, guys. It's Ricardo, your neighborhood junk removal service here in Dallas. Great tips I got today. I was doing some research last night on Google, and just getting some. I always like to update the information that I give out in my videos and stuff. And as the content comes through and any kind of new SEO techniques come through, I try to match it. Just try to make a video so I can explain it better, so your websites will rank a lot higher than they are right now. So let me talk about what I got on the schedule today really quick. What's up, Sonoma? How you doing, man? Good morning. So let's just talk about what I mean by that. Okay, guys. So your website name and the content that you put on your website should match. And if they match, it ranks higher. Okay, so let's just put something to the test. There is a junk removal service here in the States called Clutter Brothers. Okay, they're called Clutter Brothers. Now, Clutter Brothers is, of course, a junk removal site. It is, and it ranks. It ranks on the first page of Google. I think, if I remember, I saw it rank. Clutter Brothers ranks on the first page of Google. But if their content would rank higher if they mention a lot about clutter on their website. So if they mention stuff about junk removal and trash pickup, it's not going to rank as fast as it would as if it mentioned the words clutter in it, of course. So if it's called Clutter Brothers, the first paragraph on the website should say something like, hey, we are the brothers here located in New Mexico. We removed your clutter. If you have clutter problems and you need us to come out to your property or business to declutter your junk, let us know. That would rank faster and higher than just talking about junk removal and never mentioning the word clutter. So here's another suggestion. Let's talk about a subscriber who's to my channel, for instance, calling, and he just came on my channel right here. So Sonoma Strong Hauling and Junk Removal. Okay, so it's called Sonoma Strong Hauling and Junk Removal. Now, Sonoma, I haven't seen your website, but if your website and the name of your website is called Sonoma Strong Hauling and Junk Removal.com, the first paragraph on your website should mention something about hauling and junk removal, especially strong hauling. Hey, we're Sonoma Junk Removal Service. We haul all your junk. Our guys are strong. That content would help you rank higher than not talking about it. So if I call my business evictionhoarders.com, and then in the first paragraph I'm talking about junk removal, it's not going to help my problem. What would help is if on the first paragraph I talk about evictions. You know what I mean? That's really important, that the name of your website, if your URL is going to be www.evictionhoardercleanouts.com. So let's just take that in consideration. Evictionhoardercleanouts.com. Then your heading on your website, now this is the title to your website, not the URL. The URL is evictionhoardercleanouts.com. But the title of your website should also be considered Eviction Hoarding Cleanouts here in Dallas, Texas. Okay, that should be the heading of your website, the title of your website. And the first paragraph on your website should also match what you're saying. So here's the first paragraph. It should say something like, Eviction Hoarder Clean Out in Dallas, Texas. We come to your house to clean out all your hoarding needs. Okay, it should get to the point, and then that's what it should be talking about. So I just want y'all to realize that the content, the title, and the URL should all definitely have some kind of consideration in matching. Okay, it'll help you rank higher and faster on Google. Okay, and I think I got a question to ask, and I'm gonna answer this really quick. How much do you charge? I need help with my garage, weak arms disabled. Cynthia, well, how you doing, man? How you doing, Cynthia? You know, it really just depends how much trash you got in your garage. Really, I mean, take a picture and email it to me. JunkGuysdfw@gmail.com. I'll let you know. You know what I mean? I'll let you know. I want to talk about this person who's on my thing right now. It's called Junk and Trash Vegas Removal. Who is that? What's the name? Oh yeah, Cynthia, I can go to Waxahachie. Not a problem. Not a problem. We service Waxahachie area all the time, actually. Yeah, if you could send me a picture at junkguysdfw@gmail.com. Send me a picture or text me at 214-777-3095. I'll be glad to help you out there, man. No problem. Okay, here we go. So I want to see one of this. No, man. Hold on. What's this? Live chat. Okay. Somebody sent something saying junk and trash Vegas removal. Hi, brother. Good morning. Junk and trash Vegas removal. Do you have a website? That's actually a really good name to your website, if that's what it is, .com or whatever it is. But being sure that your content has a lot of information is going to help you when Google scans your website. I think it's very vital to your website that when you're writing this content, it relates to who you are and what you're talking about. Your first, right after your heading, and your heading is the opening page. I mean, okay, so I want to clarify just a few things. The URL is the www.junkguysdfw.net, okay? The heading is where usually you put JunkGuysdfw junk removal service or whatever it is like that, you know what I mean? And then the content is the first paragraph that is mentioned when they open that page, like who you are and what you do. So at that point, it's really good that you put all that information in there, that you should be able to put that information in there. That way, you know what's going on. You know what I mean? You will know who you are and that it matches everything across, especially the URL. It matches the content and it matches the heading. So all those three things should match. It would really, really help you out a lot, rank higher on Google. Make no mistake, guys, that Google scans a website on every 3 things. It just scans through it. Google knows what they're doing. They know that when they're scanning the website, they know that there's new, fresh information up. They also know that this information is not copied from another website. So be sure that if you are copying information off my website, that you just tweak the words a little here and there, because usually my websites have a lot of rich content. Another thing is, if you're going to build the first page of your website, be sure that at least you use at least 1,089 words on your first page. That helps you rank higher also. Now, I don't know why it's 1,089, but that's what it is, okay? It will help you rank higher, guys. Now, this is not something I make up out of my mind. This is something that's common sense when you're doing SEO work, when you're trying to rank higher. 1,089 words on your first page of Google helps Google realize that you're first putting good content, that you're putting information out there, and that information is relatable to who you are and what you do, okay? And that's really important. So if I'm putting information about ketchup on a website about junk removal, you're going to be penalized. That's something you never want to do, is actually talk about you towing cars and doing junk removal at the same time, or junk removal and landscaping at the same time. Do not do that. You'll really hurt yourself, and you'll hurt your rankings on Google for doing some nonsense thing like that. I tell people never make that mistake to rank, and not to rank, to put two things that you do on your website and make it think that everybody's going to go to that website for those two things. They want one thing, and it's junk removal. So when I do a website, I try to do a website about junk removal, and then I mention my dumpsters. I do not make a website about dumpsters. I just mention them. I see a lot of people, what they do is say, hey, I do I do junk removal, and I also have a business for landscaping. Bad mistake. You do get penalized for that. Google will penalize you richly for doing something and combining two things, two different businesses in one website. Don't want to do that. Just do one business and concentrate on that business. It's really important that when you're building, that Google's algorithm knows and realizes that you're going to do one thing, and that's one thing relatable, and that it matches your content, it matches your heading, and it matches your URL. Hopefully, if you got all that stuff down, that information does help you rank higher, and it explains to Google that anything that you're putting out there is only relatable to your junk removal business, okay? So if you're concentrating on landscaping, just build a whole entire website for landscaping and forget about junk removal, you know what I mean? So you should have 2 separate websites. Do not combine one website with two things that you do, towing, landscaping, woodwork, I don't know. Just don't do that. Don't do that. It'll penalize you. So guys, if you're building the website, we're just going to go through what I talked about really quick. And it's, if you're building your website and you're combining 2 things at one time, don't do that. And the other thing is, be sure that your content is matching your heading. Be sure that your content is also matching your URL. If you want to, it will help you rank higher. Okay, it does help rank higher, and it just tells Google that you know what the heck you're doing with it. You know what I mean? It tells them, hey, this guy is talking about clutter. His name is Bros Cluttering, and I mean, I'm sorry, his name is Clutter Bros. He's talking about clutter, and his heading is about clutter. So that would help you out also too. So anyway, guys, it helps you out as you grow your website. I hope that there's value to this tip that I show y'all. Everything that I put out there is supposed to help y'all when you build your website. Just realize small things that Google updates all the time. And you know, I study a lot about how Google ranks your pages, and there's so many things such as meta tags, headline tags, title tags, description tags, HTML. I don't talk about this stuff because it's so complicated that if I talk about it, it's just going to be one of those like really dissecting websites that most of the people aren't going to even try. You know, I read this whole article about sitemaps, and then I took a 30-minute thing about sitemaps, and I still didn't understand it. If you don't have a sitemap on your website, you're losing a chance that it will be ranked fast. I still don't know. That's the problem. But I work on it. None of my website have sitemaps. One of them does, and I don't even know which website it is, okay? So I ran all my websites in their Google Analytics just to check stuff, and it said that my sitemap on one of my websites is really great. I didn't even know which one it was. So I don't talk about technical stuff like that because it's very difficult, and some of the stuff I do understand it. I understand a lot of the stuff about tags, but I don't know how to relate that information to my viewers, because really that information is for like people that are webmasters, and I do consider myself as a webmaster. I build websites that rank, so hell, I consider myself a webmaster if I'm doing it right? So that's how I look at it. And guys, if you got any questions while I'm talking, I'll be glad to answer them. Any of them all. Any questions that all of y'all have. How about that? Okay. I'll just talk about a little about what I got on the schedule today. I'm actually going right now I'm in Frisco, Texas. I'm picking up a dumpster that I dropped off, and I'm going to take the dumpster, move it back to my property, unload it, and then deliver it to Mercedes-Benz. So this guy, really cool guy, this is what he told me. He said if I pick up the dumpster on Monday, that he's going to tip me an additional $100. I'm like, well, hey, brother, you ain't got to tell me once. I'm going to get it just to make an extra $100, and then I'm going to go drop it off and make another $300. And the people that I'm dropping it off, they said that they got some 2 appliances, and I said, well, I'll just charge you $100 for that. So really, I'm going to make like 4 or 5, let me see, $500 in less like 2 hours, 3 hours of work. Yeah, dude, that's easy work. I can't wait to get home. So that's all I have on the schedule today. Tomorrow I have a really busy schedule, but on Monday, for some reason, it's just a slow day. I only have 3 things on the schedule, but you know what? I'll take it. It's better than nothing. Busy weekend, guys. Golly, I had a really busy weekend on Saturday. I took a day off on Sunday, so that was yesterday. On Saturday, oh my gosh, I was bombarded with jobs. I even gave away jobs, but anyway, it worked out. Okay, here goes 2 questions. Big E Phones, what's up, Junk Guys? UFC Bites Junk Removal, Richmond, Virginia. What's up, guys? What's up, dude? Here's a question. How much cheaper than Junk King do I need to be just starting out? Hey, great question, Matthew. Holy shit. Matthew, I want you to consider this. You are not Junk King, okay? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say it like that. Matthew, I am not Junk King. You are not junking, and most of the people on this channel are not junking or 1-800-JUNK or, you know, one of the big, huge companies out there, okay? So we cannot, I know people that are just, oh my God, let me tell you. I know people who are really stupid that think that since they own a junk removal business, they have a cool effing hat, they have cool logos on the shirt, and they got a badass truck and a badass trailer that they can match with Junk King. Okay, and I want to talk about that really quick. Do not think since you have a brand new truck, a brand new trailer, and a great outfit that you can even price yourself as Junk King or 1-800. Don't be a stupid, ignorant, retarded idiot. Don't do that, okay? Don't think you can price yourself. You are not them. You cannot give the service that they got. You cannot give the execution that they got. You cannot even give the dependability, the programming that they have on their calendar to go out there and do that. You just can't, okay? You can't do that. That's why I price myself cheaper than them. But you know what? I price myself cheaper than them for 2 reasons. I always wanted to be the Walmart of junk removal, and I proved that already. I am the Walmart of junk removal. But I always wanted to be cheaper because I wanted this business to be accessible to customers that couldn't afford me. I get poor people. I mean, I'm talking about they're on their last $45 and they call me to come out and pick up a washer or a dryer, okay? They call me to do this kind of work because they cannot afford 1-800 and Junk King. So that's a job that 1-800 and Junk King misses out on, and I end up getting it, Matthew. So I want you to realize, always go cheaper than them. So here's an example, okay? Here's an example, Matthew, and I want to do this example really quick. There is a glare. Yeah, there's a glare, Lynette, and the reason is I think my phone is cracked on this side. And I think it's hitting the camera. I just need to go get another phone. And you know what? I'm glad you mentioned that. I'm gonna go get another phone today. Thank you so much. In order to include about 1.2 residents, Junk King, I have a 50-mile radius or oh, hold on 1 second. Let me read that. Or stay local and be cheaper. No, Matthew, let's not do that, okay? Let's not do that. I think that you need to be able to go the 50-mile radius or 40-mile radius. Maybe you just don't want to extend yourself that far, but 35 to 40 miles is good and charge the same. Don't start complicating the customer with additional charges for this and that. Don't do that, man. You're just gonna be like a big old company stuff. You know what I mean? Don't get an Obama phone. Yeah, you don't make enough money to buy a phone. Lynette, you know, it's not that I don't make enough money. Phones are expensive. I do make enough money to buy a phone. I'm not rich. Lynette, the problem is I never have time. Okay, I never have time. I'm usually spending a lot of time with this girl that I met. Really cute girl. Oh my gosh, she's so beautiful. Got a nice little firm butt too, by the way. Really firm. That's why. Then I will get it. I will get a phone today, okay? What did she say? Lie. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, she's all over me. Y'all can't go together? Yeah, we can go together. I think I'm gonna invite her. I'm probably going to invite her to come buy a phone with me, if that's cool with her, whenever she's ready. But I own Metro, and I'm gonna talk about my phone one day too, about my service with my phone. You know what I mean? Like your Walmart ideas, gotta learn. Like your Walmart ideas. Okay. So Matthew, I hope that answers your question, Matthew, about pricing yourself. Lynette, does she know about you? The girl that I'm dating, does she know about you? Lynette, I didn't know me and you had a relationship on YouTube. That's weird. So Matthew, what I want to tell you, Matthew, always price yourself cheaper. I think, Matthew, just to call Junk King or 1-800, their pull out rate to like pull out and go somewhere is, I think, in the $100 and $125 range. If you drive off, I think your range should be in the $50s or $65 range. So be sure you're pricing yourself in that range. Always do go cheaper than her. I could show these screenshots. Holy cow. Okay, Lynette, we're off the subject right now. This girl's trying to mac on me, dude. What's going on, Lynette? Listen, I got a girlfriend. I got this girl that I'm dating. She's a really nice girl, and then you're up here hassling me, dude. What's up with that? What did it say? To do jobs locally, gas is a bullshit. Best, of course, doing jobs locally is always a lot better. Yes, it is a lot better. Doing jobs locally will help you out a lot better. But if you have to go that distance, then you have to go that distance. Hello, how may I help you? Just be sure that you're not extending yourself 40 miles for 45 bucks. Don't do something ridiculous like that. You don't want to do that, guys. You want to be able to go, you know, far, but not do something ridiculous and go so far that you're not making any money off of it. You know what I mean? You're not making any money. You're spending more gas than you are driving out there. I mean, than you are when you actually get to the property. Okay. And I'm going to be honest with you. I just got lost driving down here. I'm at a person's house that I came to last week. Isn't that crazy? Don't you think you need wireless headphones? I do. And you know what happened, Lynette? That's a great thing, guys. Here's a good pointer. When you are doing junk removal and you're answering phone calls, use wireless headphones. It would help you out a lot. It's efficient. You don't have to worry about these things falling out of your ear at all. You know what I mean? These things fall out of my ear all the time. The thing about it is I left my earphones charging at this girl's house that I met. The girl that I'm talking to you about, Lynette. So I left them charging that morning. So doesn't Lynette have a job? What the heck? Again, guess you're not that successful, or could you afford that? Mister, I never get lost. I just got lost. Oh, it's not that I got lost. The thing about it is I forgot what, I know that I dropped off the dumpster, Lynette, in this area, somewhere in this area, except I forgot the name of the street. So what I'm doing is pulling up on my other phone. I'm pulling up the Google My address. I've only been here one time to this address, and I'm on maps right now. So guys, if you got any more questions, I'll be glad to ask them, unless you're Lynette, who just asked questions about relationship and stuff. But Lynette does make a good point. Is it better and should you charge cheaper if you're local? No, charge the same thing, guys. I think it's really important that you charge the best way. Yeah, Lynette, I do. I have my calendar, and I pulled up my calendar, except I started thinking, shouldn't I knew where it was at, so I got kind of arrogant, you know what I mean? So I said, you know what, I'm not going to use that. I'll just take a guess where it's at. But it's right down the street, so the Google Calendar's pulling up the address right now where my dumpster's at, and I'm going to go to it right now. Dumpster seems like that isn't working for you. Yeah, it isn't working for me. I'll tell you what's not working for me. It's taking advice from you. God damn it, she's on my ass. All right, guys, so you got any other questions other than Lynette, who seems to just be beating what size dumpster? Oh, it's a 12-yard dumpster. I'm actually only 3 minutes away from it, so I kind of average pretty good. It's not bad. I'm only 3 minutes away, and I'm hitting it on my other phone. So, and this phone sucks too. You know what I mean? The service is incredible. Metro has great service. It's just, it's giving me shit today. I don't know why. You know, sometimes your phone just gives you crap. You know what I'm saying? It's a 12-yard dumpster. I rented it out for it's a 12-yard dumpster, and I rented it out for $300. Dana, I dropped it off on Friday. I'm picking it up Monday. I charged the guy $300, and he said if I pick it up Monday early before 10 o'clock, which is 9:44 right now, he's going to give me an additional $100 as a tip. So I'm like, hey, that's perfect. Thank you, Lynette, for listening to the channel. Thank you. Thank God you're getting off. Thank you so much. How long does it take you to line up when you're picking up how long does it take you to line up when picking up a, oh, Christopher, Jesus Christ, great question, Christopher, another great question. Honestly, I can do it on the first try, maybe 30 seconds, sometimes 5 minutes. I had one the other day that was 5 minutes because they were doing construction out on the side of the street, and I couldn't get the angle that when I dropped it off, you know what I mean? So it kind of gave me shit. It really gave me a lot of trouble on that aspect. Holy cow. You should see the U-turn I got to pull right here, man. So junking shows 85 in my area. If I go 75, is that enough? No, that's not, Matthew. Don't do that to yourself, brother. You're kidding yourself now. You know what I mean? You're kidding yourself. Don't do 70. That's not a bargain. That's not a bargain. I would call Junk King. Do you charge to pick up a dumpster? No, I don't charge early. This guy made me an offer. So the question comes from Lynette. She says, do I charge extra because I pick up a dumpster? Do I charge more because I pick up a dumpster early? No. The guy made me an offer. He said, hey, if you pick up this dumpster early, I'll give you an additional $100. And I was like, shit, why not? I'll do it. You know what I mean? I was like, heck yeah, I'll do it. This is a bargain. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, why not, dude? Let me knock this out. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I agreed to do it. Oh shit. Golly, I almost hit something there. I'm in a really nice area too right now. All right, here goes the next question. Do you charge pickup dumpster early? No. I know you're getting off. Do you do tonnage limit on your dumpster? Yeah, I do. I do about 4,000 pounds, which is 2 tons. And normally, Dana, nobody reaches that because I'm doing household goods. So I just want to let you know that normally I will not even reach that point because I'm doing household goods. So there's another one for you. Golly. Trying to turn. This neighborhood's really nice, but the streets are really, really small. I should really consider doing these videos when I'm stopped. I'm going to another one. Here we go. How do you safely cover the dumpster so debris doesn't fly out? Oh, great question, Lynette. Great question by Lynette. Actually, I have a tarp. It's not a tarp. It's a trampoline. The trampoline that, okay, a trampoline is a trampoline, guys, that you buy at like Academy or you buy for your kids somewhere. The top of that trampoline, I use it as a tarp to all my dumpsters, okay? I have one specific one that I use for most of them, but every one of my dumpsters has their own tarp, and it works really good, man. I just tie it down. Of course, the end of the trampolines have those hooks, so any which way that I spread the trampoline, I can really put the tarp anywhere and hook it from any part, you know, any section of the trampoline. So that's what I use trampolines for. When you use a tarp, you got to be sure that you have the long extension, that you're using the long end of the tarp, not on the trampoline because it's round. You can use any part of it. So that's what I really like about that part. Here we go. Do you offer other sizes or just a 12-yard dumpster or the mini in the 6? Just a 12-yard in the 6-yard. But I will tell you, we are partnering up with a sister company, and that's the name of the sister company is called JunkGuys. They don't even have a website right now. We're kind of working with them, and they are going to have 2-yard dumpsters. We're going to be actually renting out for $125. They're really cool 2-yard dumpsters. So let me tell you who I have partnered up with. It's a small company. They just started up. They're called JunkGuys, okay? JunkGuys, and it is a woman-owned business. And she presented a great offer to me that if I would help her advertise her business, I said, you know what? Why not? You know, she's a small business, and I'm going to add her stuff to my website, and we're going to rent out 2-yard dumpsters, which ultimately is going to help. How does it benefit Ricardo? Well, it benefits the SEO for my website. It benefits me ranking higher, but it also presents a different option for customers in case they don't need the 6-yard dumpster or they don't need the 12-yard dumpster. So, Dana, great question. Great question. This is still something in the works right now. We just put to the address right here. And my dumpster's right here. I'm looking at the guy filled it up perfect. Oh my God, it's so leveled out really perfect. I want to show it to y'all. Hold on. Let me see if I can show it to y'all. Okay, there's the dumpster right there. Right there. There's my dumpster. I don't know if you can get a glare from that, but there's the dumpster right there. Okay. But I did show up and it's before 9:50. Perfect. Yeah, and Dave, yeah, the trampoline cover works awesome. It never tears. You can't make holes in it. You can't puncture it, so it's really good. And I would definitely do that any day. Okay, Donovan. Good morning, Donovan. You're missing out, brother. I'm about to get off here. Anyway, guys, I'm glad for the questions that I can answer really quick, guys. I got to go. I got to get this dumpster, and then I'm heading to Fort Worth, Texas to go make some more money, man. I got to make money somehow. I got bills to pay. I got bills to pay. Okay, and tomorrow is going to be. I want to talk about something personal really fast. It's really important for me. So I'm just going to mention this. It has nothing to do with junk removal. Tomorrow is senior night for my son Madison. He's a senior at a Frisco high school in Frisco, and he goes to Liberty High School. So I want to throw my daps out to my son Madison Hernandez. I get nervous talking about him, but he is a senior, and tomorrow is senior night, and I'm going to walk down with him when they present him. He's the varsity captain for his soccer team. I'm so proud of that kid, man. He's great. And he asked me, Dad, will you walk down with me when they say my name? And I'm like, what? Are you kidding me? Of course. You know what I mean? So thank you so much, Donovan, for that. Thank you so much. To me, I don't know why. It's really important to me. I'm gonna go get some clothes. I mean, I know that I'll just be walking down for about, I don't know, 10 seconds. But I want to look really presentable for my son, and I'm so proud of him. I'm so proud of him. So, whew, I'm getting teary-eyed thinking about it. Wow. Anyway, I'll talk to y'all later. Don't forget to subscribe over there to the right side. On the left side, check out my other videos, guys. Bye-bye. Thank you.